we'd probably want to spend more of our time focusing and learning what they do on a daily basis versus what every other person in the real estate business is doing, right?
Well, I get asked the question all the time is how do you become a great copywriter? I'm interested in direct response. I want to write copy better. I want to be able to put words on paper to sell so that I don't have to go out there, pound the pavement, so I don't have to pick up the phone, get rejected. And so I'm always asked, how do you become a great copywriter? And most people, they start by getting a Dan Kennedy book, or they start by getting a Gary Halbert book, or they start by getting a John Carlton course, something. And then they have one item, and they study everything in that course. And they now apply what they learned from this one item. And now they consider themselves a copywriter. When in reality, you haven't even taken the first step. To become a great copywriter, you have to study many great copywriters. You got to study the Dan Kennedys, the Robert Colliers, the Clayton Makepieces, the Eugene Schwartz. And from each one of these people, and I don't just mean reading their books, I mean actually dissecting their sales letters, dissecting their ads, dissecting their philosophy about selling. And when you do this, you begin to steal bits and pieces, and you begin to make them your own. And it's through taking a piece here and a piece here that you create your own worldview, your own conviction about how copy should be written. And so I have a very unique and different style than just about everybody on earth. Okay, but if you looked at my early work, I very much resembled or was a carbon copy clone of a Dan Kennedy because that's the first person I studied. And so I do. I think, when you get into real estate, people have this tendency to look what everybody else is doing, and they don't get outside the box and study a Peter Thiel. Instead, they jump on a webinar and say, well, what can I learn today that's going to lead to immediate business? And then, of course, they get to the end of the webinar and say, sales pitch. Well, what did you expect? What did you expect? And so now they're going to teach you something that's going to grow your business. You're going to become a millionaire. You're going to sell 200 homes. You pay the $10,000 coaching fee. And here's what they tell you. Make sure to make your cold calls. I'm here to hold you accountable. And you're saying, I don't want to make fucking cold calls.